Well, the countdown to a new school year is officially on as we approach the final days of the summer break. But for some parents and students in Montgomery County, this coming school year is filled with extra anxiety. That's because they still don't know where their kids will attend school after the district announced the closing of Montgomery Virtual Academy. As 7 News' Liana Golden reports, the future of that program could be determined this week.
Well, MVA parents, MCPS board members, and Superintendent Dr. Thomas Taylor will all meet here at the Gaithersburg Library later this week. It's a conversation that parents tell me they hope ends with some type of permanent solution when it comes to virtual education, not only this year, but for years to come for those students who may need it.
We're all extremely apprehensive still.
Sterling High and Courtney Evans are no strangers to advocating for the Montgomery Virtual Academy, joining other parents and students in rallying outside Rockville High School not too long ago with signs and posters, doing whatever they can to persuade district leaders to keep the MVA around after it was announced it'll go away with upcoming budget cuts.
So we don't have a clear path forward for the community. A lot of these families don't have a clear path forward for what they're going to do for their kids in just a couple of weeks.
And that's why they're eager to meet with Superintendent Dr. Taylor again this week.
We've been encouraged by Dr. Taylor's presence.
They're hoping to discuss next steps. At the previous meeting,
I'm sorry that this happened. This is not the way that we should do business.
The crowd got an apology from Dr. Taylor, something Evans says is a positive sign from their new district leader.
He's been in communication with us, and I do believe that he's working really hard to find a solution.
When it comes to those solutions, these two say there aren't many other adequate options for some of these kids with special needs or require mental or physical health attention, and it will be hard to match the success of MVA.
A number of these private schools that some are lucky enough to be able to send their kids to, their enrollment was back earlier in the year and there's no slots available. Or some families aren't fortunate enough to be able to send their kids to a private school.
Without a sort of comprehensive virtual program, the needs just can't be met.
With the final days of summer fast approaching,
the clock ticking for these kids to need to be able to get back in class in a couple of weeks, it's just taking too long.
They are also exploring other options to keep the MVA around.
We do have an appeal, and it is working through the process at the state level.
7 News did reach out to Dr. Taylor's office ahead of that meeting. We're still waiting on a response there, but in the meantime, the conversation will start here at the Gaithersburg Library this Thursday at 7 p.m. You can stick with 7 News for updates. Reporting in Montgomery County, Liana Golden, 7 News.